There are many powerful numbers, but 1111 is thought to be the most important one. Spirit guides can talk to people through the number 1111 to let them know they're on the right track. This number can show up in the strangest places, like on a number plate, or the next $11, 11 buy. Seeing 1111 on a watch, clock, or calendar makes us want to pay attention to the world around us, calling us to rise above the small things and into the world of the achievable. The reason is that the universe wants to send them a single word. You can think of angel numbers as a set of clues that point you in the right way for a spiritual discovery. Angel numbers and other signs are ways that guardian angels tell people on earth to follow the right road. No matter what you believe, you should know that God sent you. Spirit angels are talking to you, and you should thank them for that. The triple numbers that keep showing up are a gentle sign that something holy and magical is going on. Angels help people find answers and direction in many ways. They often draw their attention to certain number cycles, which are a real sign of love and power. You will be more aware of how often these numbers show up if you pay more attention to these signs. They can talk to the angels even more clearly once they know what the signs mean and accept that they are not happening by chance. Jhunvalo Melchizedek, an occult thinker, says that numbers have the following meanings and will show up over and over again in this life because of the process one has to go through. Here they are: digital clock, 222, 11, 111, etc. 3 or more of the same number. Flow of energy, getting better at whatever level you're at now. 111 or 1111. How water, money, love, kundalini, and magnetic energy move. It takes place when one of these forces shows up. 222 or 2222. In the middle of the process of rising from the dead or ascending to heaven. It's a choice between 333 and 3333. The following things could happen. Any number between 666 and 999 is the heavenly world. 444 or 44444 is the number of the resurrection. 555 or 5555, being aware of Christ. The number 666 or 6666 in the material worlds, 777, means combining a part of your 4 lower bodies with higher spiritual energy in the 3rd dimension, or at the level where you create physical reality on earth. 888 means infinity. It is the energies of the 222 and 444 that are helping to finish the ascension process by bringing the physical and spiritual together in a single circle. The number 999 stands for the 3 levels of the triune, the big empty space, going through an empty zone, changing to a different energy field. 11 on 11, the start of a whole new level or phase of growth. There is a new reality, a pattern of experience, or a doorway way opening. 1212, a cosmic link or a bridge to the future, means that you have finished a level or graduated. Watch out for clocks, number plates, and other things that might give away your thoughts or where you were when you saw a certain number. When they asked more questions, they realized that what they had found were messages or signs. Angel numbers can point you in the direction of your higher self and spiritual purpose when you see them. You can find out who you really are and why you were put on this earth by using the lucky and danger signs of the number 1111. Master numbers add to what single digits mean. Many people believe that these waves are the strongest and that they show how awareness grows in stages. As a person grows, illuminations happen until they reach the final goal of Christ's awareness. The old Greek philosopher Pythagoras was the first person to study the power of maths. As it was said, 11 is the number of a circle of fresh starts. People can change their surroundings, make new conditions, and build new bodies and lives when the forces of 11 are fully active in them. This is all in line with the divine picture that they were made in the first place. The number 11 is a symbol for both the self and the Christ self, as a duality within as one, even though they are made of flesh. There is a new birth in our hearts, which is a seed of life. We see a brighter future ahead. A voice inside us speaks to us, just like it did with Joseph. Get up and leave your country for a place I will show you. Book of Genesis 12:1. This new land meant a better and more advanced state of mind. By faith, Joseph did what he was told when he was called and left. Hebrews says that as faith grows, people understand what it means to have the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews says that people are called old when they have lived 11 lives. This phrase is not accurate. It doesn't mean older in terms of years or more lives lived. Instead, it means older in terms of more growth in light on the road. People like this have had a taste of what the great work will bring about as they move towards the goal of global awareness. He told them, "You are the light of the world." So, we can say that the light power inside us shows how powerful God is in nature. God is light, and there is no darkness in him. 5 people with a frequency of 11 must look for the light and share it with everyone who comes into their area. These new levels of consciousness help us become more aware of how things are getting better for everyone. What was once who wrote a new book called Intuitive Healing Worldwide about Earth's most important years, says that on November 11th, people will be entering an energy portal. This is one of many entrances they'll see in the years to come. Who says that people all over the world are becoming aware? Things that were dark before are now seeing light because of this waking. This happens naturally, because divine change makers are a big part of this process. Who tells them that their energy is very important to what will happen next, because it affects both their spiritual growth and the changing of the land. It's good to know about developmental patterns and gates like 11-1 because energy is so important. Over time, more and more people have become spiritually awake, making the waking stronger. This process is happening faster now, in part because of how quickly time has moved forward and how humans have evolved over the years. Who says that the changes they are going through did not happen all at once? They've been coming together slowly. Changes happen as things happen. Can't sneak up on people in a way that doesn't get noticed. To figure out the presence of minor parts, if ways and levels, you need to be smart, trained, and practice. We keep going up and down, word by word and thought by thought. Ascension starts with every breath, thought, word, and day. There is a number pattern to everything on Earth. In every part of life, numbers can be used to make things easier to understand. The currents of these number sets line up a bunch of new ideas that will help all people adjust and find balance. All of the numbers line up with the body so that it can handle the higher forms of photon light that show up. Each number injection is made to fit the person's wants. It gives them the right amount of light particles and number particles. As the brain gets used to these new energies, the person moves from the human-animal ratio to the human-light equation. The numbers are being downloaded optically. The eyes are connected to the brain. And when these numbers are seen, they set off a wiring in the brain. Don't worry about it, and have fun. In 1991 and 1992, the number 1111 was given to all of humanity as a registration number. As they lead us into a new chance, they are full of energy, light from the sun. Making a number mark that follows us around helps us learn more about who we really are. It's a way to reach your fullest potential while looking for holy memory. 1 is a singularity in all that is. The one looks at the world around it in a mirror to find itself. This doorway gives them a chance to get past any limits they may have put on themselves without realizing it. This power will be used until 2012. As we move into a higher dimensional flux, the great void is an unknown future that hasn't come into being yet. It changes time grids. Before the universe was made, there was a door that always reminded you that you are a part of it. Feel yourself in the center, held and loved without conditions by the one who made you. Do what needs to be done as you walk around your inner circle. Angel numbers and numerology both say that the number 1111 has something to do with insight, making things happen, and starting over. The number 1101 is thought to be linked to greater forces, making it the doorway to everything that is about to happen. Let go of manifestations made by people and enter creations made by Christ. The door is open, the door is shut, and you're in the middle of everything. Making things with your mind, with 13-second breaks for thinking. It's becoming one with the oversoul in order to make your deepest heart wishes come true. According to numerology, the number 2, whether it's by itself or in groups of 22, 222, or 2222, stands for divine feminine energy, love, unity, relationships, and communication. According to Gillian Macbeth Luthen, a medium with advanced channeling skills, the number 22 is a significant energy for Earth. The best number for creating without getting frustrated is 2 on 22. Everything you say, think, do, or plan will start in the number, with or without rain to help them grow. The number tells you to remember your soul light in all of its forms. It tells you to leave the area of polarity. There is only one time that goes forward, with or without them. Don't make something by default. This powerful creation process tells you, do something, anything, and make your life count. Hold on to your determination and know and believe what you have planted through your words, actions, and deeds. Trust that they will get better and bloom at the right time in the sky. You have a choice with this number. The Holy Trinity works in your DNA patterns, which can be a tetrahedron or a triangle with 3 sides. This number gives you a chance to talk to masters, angels, Christ, and other highly developed spiritual beings. The Trinity stands for the holiness that is in all of your choices. The growth of your soul is in sync with your body, mind, and spirit. You are not allowed to cross the razor's edge of doubt within this range. Connect with the Oversoul's knowledge by seeing the holiness in every choice, no matter what happens. The groundwork for light is being made, and a new chance appears without being asked for. Think about the future every day and build it one brick at a time. If someone has too much wind, don't let their bad thoughts pass out your dreams. Believe everything until you see proof. Keep your attention on all of your choices and changes. Keep your balance in what you believe to be a divine truth, and the light base will become stronger. This huge number is all about people and how they connect with each other. This sound has to do with moving and adjusting. Whether you ask for them or not, the universe that turns this big old cosmic wheel is making changes for the better. Your path is being changed by love from the skies. The change could be the answer to some prayers that have been forgotten for a long time. There's a reason why the future is hidden. Take a deep breath and let the currents carry you to a new future where you can do amazing things. The vibration of 6 has changed into a light vibration that is seen as a holy energy. For way too long, people have been taught that anything that starts with the number 6 means bad things, darkness, evil, density, and earth. Take a look at the beautiful world that has kept you alive since birth. The number 6 tells you to go back to the basic idea that started your life, with respect for the numbers that explain it. 6 comes from the earth, but the earth and those who come from it are very holy. Mother Earth goes back to how she was before, without waiting for her kids to agree. If you connect with the true spirit of the number 6, you will feel unity and smoothness as you ride on a brand new earth road. This is the energy of a spiritual fighter, someone whose mind follows a narrow road. 7 works for, with, and in the light. In the light, 7 eats, drinks, and thinks. The 7s aren't allowed to go beyond the speed of light for more than a moment. Many miracles happen every day in the place where 7 takes you. You can fly and dance in the stars in any way you want. In the number 7, magic, wonder, and miracles are seen as normal things that happen. Your normal state is 7, both below and inside. This setup lets you get to the infinity portal, which takes you to a place where there are no limits. It means going beyond what you normally think of as your limits. It tells you to fly to the moon and back through the Milky Way. That energy is spiritual atomic energy, and it is a pure source of power. It will work out well for you. Plenty of money and success, plus a few extra gifts from God, just for fun. At last, it is remembering the divine heritage that the Holy Maker promised. It means giving up the limits of this world and going forward into a land of wealth and abundance. The end, both in the big picture and in your own life. Self-healing takes you to the next level of love for your heart, soul, and earth. As you drop from 9 stories up to the next level of light, entry and exit happen at the same time. The number 9 means a huge step into gifts you don't even know you have yet. Are you ready to become and see more? On the line of heaven with many choices, 9 is the end of the picture. If you think you've won, then you have won. That's all for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you want to see our newest videos.